Well, XCOM fans, I know it has been a very long time, but welcome back to the Ironman impossible, unbelievably difficult, my squad has no chance of survival campaign that hasn't been touched in a month and a half. I've been too busy playing other games, especially Tom Clancy's The Division over the past 5-6 weeks, and yeah, I decided to come back in here and have the campaign finally be at an end, so we can achieve some resolution here to the downward spiral that has been this campaign. So let's go ahead and see if we can't find the data transfer. It's just right over here, so don't have very far to go, which means that there's probably going to be aliens very close by. We're in concealment, though.
Got some hostiles grouped over here.
Uh-huh. Yep, got a mech. And Lancer. I think there's an advanced trooper in there. Alright, let's go ahead and move into cover.
Objective in range.
And we'll go ahead and move up here. Actually, you can make it to there. I'll put you there. This is going to be damn near impossible, unfortunately. How in the world was that? How in the world? That wasn't even marked. How? I don't even know what just happened. Oh, fun with buggy XCOM. So we now have 6 aliens to deal with, instead of just 3. And these guys have expended all of their movement, which means they're going to die. A glorious, glorious, painful death. Let's go ahead and see what kind of shots we have from here. 85 on the mech, 46 on the sectoid, and 45 on the trooper on the roof. Okay, what do I have in range for grenades? Absolutely nothing. And grenades are the only thing that is going to save me here, so I think I'm going to have to jump down on this one.
I'm on the move.
Can't believe that that revealed me. It did not show up as a revealable square. Alright, so I can get the mech, and that'll... I think that'll shred his armor, which gives me a chance of surviving, maybe. No, not at all. Or I've got a 67% chance on a flank. The mech is the biggest threat. One damage because of its armor. That's fantastic.
Position confirmed.
And that is the end of my turn. And now both of my guys who are exposed are going to get slaughtered. He's going for a panic attack. No, mind control, even better. So now I have 1 trooper. Yep, there's 1 guy down. And there's the next guy down. Wow. This is going to be over in like 2 turns. Oh my word, it's over in 1 turn. Unbelievable.
All XCOM operatives are dead or MIA.
1 freaking turn. and I died. I got wiped. Unbelievable. Oh wow. There's absolutely no recovering from this. At this point I needed to have mag weapons and Gauss rifles, and I've just been losing so many people that there's no resources for it or anything. I think that this is going to officially be the end of the game, because I now don't have any troops whatsoever to go after the black site. The sad overhead shot of nobody exiting the Sky Ranger.
We can't afford too many more operations like that.
We can't afford any operations like that.
A difficult operation, Commander. I trust you will review the tactics employed to avoid a repeat of this incident.
I don't think there was any way I could have avoided that.
Commander, there's no one left to deploy. We have to get some new recruits in here.
Commander, if you come across any skilled recruits out there, we could always use the help in engineering.
Low on engineers, low on scientists, and no troops.
Any recruit you encounter
Yeah.
with proclivity towards the sciences would be of great use to me.
I do have 2 soldiers who are wounded, one of which is going to be back in 4 days, so that ranger would actually be available. But yeah, nobody else is going to be. And I don't have any resources left to be able to recruit new ones. Oh no, I do have 114 supplies. So yeah, let's go ahead and waste 80 of that, because I really needed to waste 80 of that.
New orders, Commander?
And yeah.
I got a report of some creaking down by the aft lift yesterday. I just hope it's not metal.
Yep, the Dark Event now will have Viper rounds. We've got 24 days to finish up, and there's not a damn thing we can do. Let's go ahead and make contact here. Might get some extra resources in the final days before we get annihilated. And Dark Event Vigilance means that the spotting area for enemies is even larger than before.
Commander, we have the position of a vulnerable UFO that's set down in this region. If we move fast, there's a chance we could recover a nice haul of supplies and equipment.
Well, do we launch it and spend our last 3 troops, or do we ignore it and save it for the black site? Nope, I'm gonna have to go.
For the East African sector.
I'm gonna have to try. Alright, Ranger and 2 newbies. No additional weaponry. 1 person with a med kit. Not even necessary. The guys I'm going up against now have the ability to kill us in 1 hit, so there's no chance of us needing to repair. So that's kind of pointless. So 3 grenades is definitely the best way to go. Moderate difficulty mission. We stand no chance of completing, but hey, we're going to try anyway. This truly is the end of the end.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
And when we wipe on this one, there truly will be absolutely nobody left in the last 17 days before the countdown timer hits the 0 point and we officially get the game over message. I'm actually curious at this point what the actual game over message is. I honestly did not think that this campaign would drag on as long as it has, because there's just... I've lost so many people. I think I'm up into the 20s now of people who died.
5 UFO site coordinates locked in. Move to secure the area. Neutralize all hostiles.
Camouflage de l'escouade amorcé.
All right, moving up.
Afirmativo. En camino.
No timer on this one, so we are going to take it very, very cautious. I really can't afford to lose anybody on this one.
Ordre bien reçu. J'y vais.
Watch.
J'ouvre encore les yeux.
I've got my eyes on.
That sounded like a door opening. All right, let's keep it moving.
Marcha las coordenadas designadas.
Still nothing.
On my way.
Je me déplace.
Got it covered.
Je suis dessus.
Oís eso?
All right, we've got bad guys. Here's our first patrol. And wow, they have a really, really large view radius. There's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to get within shotgun range without alerting these guys. All right. Well.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Ya voy.
Let's go ahead and put ourselves into Overwatch here.
Guardia.
Affirmative. Covering 9.
And just wait for them to
Bien reçu. En haut de la cible.
stumble into range of us.
Vigilance.
And hope that we nail all of them. Somehow they got carried out of visibility range. I'm not quite sure how that happened. But let's go ahead and move you up.
Reçu. Je bouge.
Into Overwatch. Overwatch. And 68% on the officer. Yep, let's go ahead and take it. Boom shakalaka.
Hostil neutralizado. Nos han descubierto.
Miss on the Overwatch. Miss on the Overwatch.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
And they are well within range to come in and shock me and kill me in one hit.
Ha muerto.
Well, yep, we're gonna wipe again. Not a damn thing I can do about it.
Menace 1-5. We just picked up an outbound signal coming from the UFO. It's some kind of distress beacon. You need to get inside that ship and shut down the signal before they send their whole fleet after us.
Well, there's not a damn thing I can do, unfortunately. I do not have the ability to res this guy. And he does not have the capability of taking neither of these guys down in the amount of time that we've got before he kills us. And they are too far away for us to hit both within a grenade.
Here, catch.
I did not intend to throw that. That was an accident. Oh well. We're dead anyway. And that's mission.
Avenger. All XCOM operatives are dead or MIA. I'm
Yeah, just not a whole lot you can do with only 3 guys and only 1 shotgunner. Did manage to get 1 kill out of it, but yeah, that was it. Just can't handle 2 Lancers with only 4 hit points and machine guns and no heavies. Really need to be able to bomb those guys. In fact, both of our Overwatch shots missed. Did not exactly help.
That didn't go so well, Commander. We need to assess our tactics, upgrade our gear, whatever it takes.
Yeah, we can't upgrade our gear, sir.
Commander,
We have
there's
no
one left to
resources.
deploy. We have to get some new recruits in here.
Yeah, well, there's no money for new recruits. Well, that's an interesting delayed animation, considering that I unlocked that before I even flew to the UFO.
Signals coming through clear.
New regional contacts located.
Alright, well, I guess let's go ahead and
For Sector 12, East Africa.
gain some intel. Maybe we'll get lucky and we can live through to the supply drop.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
While I recognize that you
All right, 182 bucks.
situation, Commander, our continued failings over the last month have left many in the Resistance concerned. Nothing short of a fast improvement will do.
Well, it's too far gone at this point, sir. There's nothing we can do. The aliens are going to win. Sorry, I've got no troops to be able to do it.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts.
These magnetic-based weapons are...
All right. Let's see here. We got 1 scientist. And not enough time to do any of these, really. Let's go ahead and search the stun answer.
I've seen members of the crew quietly glancing at the scar on my neck. If I wasn't forced to remove the chip myself, the incisions might have been cleaner.
Commander?
Do we have enough money to be able to build mag weapons? Nope. We need alloys, and we have none, because we have not completed a single mission.
It's been slow going, but I've made headway interfacing our equipment with the alien technology still embedded throughout the ship. Most of the primary systems are now
Means that we can
operating
recruit 3 newbies.
our technology in theirs. My hope is to use the best of both.
Local resistance forces in this region have gone into hiding after the recent setback, Commander. We'll have to wait for them to regroup before we can try to make contact again.
Alright. Guess let's go ahead and... Oh, we don't have enough intel to remake contact with them. I guess,
Setting course.
Guess we
for
had no
East
choice.
Africa.
Gotta fly back to HQ. And do we have any... We don't even have access to the zones where the black site thing is now. So now we truly have a game over condition. There's not a damn thing I can do about it. Alright, what do we have? Engineer and scientist. Moderate difficulty.
Setting course for the West African.
Well, let's take our last 3 guys out for a spin and see if we can't get them slaughtered mercilessly. And still, Kate Smith is not yet back from getting down to 1 hit point and surviving somehow. The game's going to be over before she gets back from the med bay.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
On to the final mission.
Hacker working for the resistance discovered a
Or at least,
vulnerability in
this
the
is probably the final mission,
Try to pull some of
considering
their
there's only
data
4 days left on the
from
timer, and we've got no access to a black site to be able to stop the timer,
But as far as we
and not enough equipment to be able to stop the black site even if we wanted to.
We're moving in to recover what we can. Eliminate all enemy contacts and secure the area. Access the network before they have time to lock down the connection.
Alright, deployed onto the roof.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Alright, we've got 8 turns to make it all the way over there. That's going to be difficult. But let's go ahead and try. Alright, never going to be able to make it through that squad. Alright, one step further and we will be in range of everything, and we do not have the weaponry to be able to take on turrets. And because of the Vigilance Dark Event, we can't actually sneak past because their view range is so large. So, what really can we do? Might be able to sneak around the other side. So, let's go over this way. No, it's pretty much same story over here.
Headed there now.
But there's at least a chance there might be space over there. So I'm going to have to take it.
Si può fare.
Keep it moving. Alright, so we're going to have you not jump down, because I think that that's going to reveal me. No, it won't. Okay, good. In that case, run across to there.
Closing on target position now. Got a group of hostiles over here.
Oh, it's a double patrol. That's even better. Now let's run right to the edge.
I'm on the move. Moving out.
Keep those guys at arm's length.
Mi muovo.
That is our only chance on this mission, is if we keep them completely on the other side of the map from us.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Alright, I got another scanner there. That is going to make it impossible to get in there. The scanner's going to spot us long before we can get in there. And, oh gosh, even the civilians have their sight range extended.
Moving to designated coordinates. These mutons seem a little
Now,
more
and
intelligent
another
than we've thought in
patrol.
the past. It looks like they're still serving as the aliens' front line, though. Understood. Moving out.
Well, let's just hope that the civilians don't move. patrol coming back this way. Can I get through? Not really, no. There really is no way through. Those civilians are going to end up being the death of me. That and this patrol right here. Well, I think this is pretty much end of the line, boys. We're going to have to reveal on this turn, because I don't have a specialist to be able to turn that tower off.
Okay.
Do I have a shot? Two sectoids and an officer. Yep, let's kill the officer. Minimum damage.
They've got our position.
Alright, here they come. Oh, there's the Muton. He was in the building. And all three activate at the same time. How very nice. And the turrets have activated. Alright. Let's get behind cover here. Gives us flanking shots on the officer. Sectoid, Stun Lancer, Turret, Sectoid, Stun Lancer, and Viper. Well, isn't this fun? Are they close enough? They are not close enough to hit both. Unfortunately. And I have no guarantee that that's actually going to do 4 points of damage. Oh man, it is unfortunate that I cannot do that. Well, let's take away his cover. And 50% to finish off the officer. But that's assuming, of course, that he actually does full damage, which is unlikely. So we're going to toss another grenade. And of course it does minimum damage. And Marcus, which is going to make us easier to hit for everybody. Somebody actually missed. It's like the first time in the campaign, practically. And you're dead. And the Muton has flanked us. And misses. Wow. That is ungodly lucky. And he's going to raise our comrade as a zombie. And what are you going to do? You're going to probably mind control, aren't you? Yep. Mind controlled. So now I have one trooper left.
I'm taking fire.
But if he mind controls and succeeds... Oh, interesting. He didn't attempt to mind control. He actually took a shot at me. But he took a shot, and we're dead.
Avenger, all XCOM operatives are dead or MIA.
No way we could take on that many troops with 3 newbies. That was what, 10 enemies? Maybe 11? All at the same time? Yeah. At this point, I'm just looking forward to the game over screen because I actually want to see what animation they have for when you lose, when Advent actually becomes active.
My engineers are dedicated to making sure this doesn't happen again, Commander. We'll do everything we can.
Except there's something you can do.
Although you have been placed in a difficult position, Commander, expectations of your success remain high. You will need to review...
Expectations remain high. Sure. You keep telling yourself that.
We have to get some new recruits in here.
I could use a hand with some of the engineering chores around here, Commander. Let me know.
Commander, if you come across anyone with an aptitude for the sciences, send them my way. I could use the help.
Yep, nope, sorry, you're not going to get any help.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries,
Commander. Although Advent clearly intended for these units to be their means of dealing with any unruly civilians within the city centers, it seems they have come to rely on... I am at a loss.
Don't even know why I signed research, considering that the game is going to be over in 1 day, 3 hours, 11 minutes. And we're going to ignore the retaliation site, because in 9 hours the game's going to be over. There we go, game over.
Loyal citizens, I stand before you truly humbled. So many lives lost. So many needless sacrifices endured as we have struggled to cope with those who would see our great coalition fall. Today our struggle ends. XCOM is no more. Advent peacekeepers have reduced the last of their strongholds to ashes. And with it, the fragmented remains of the old world are finally washed away. Thank you for your continued support. And thank you to the Elders for their guidance through this crisis. Long live Advent. Long live the Elders.
Well, that was a disappointment. I was hoping that they were actually going to show what the Advent Project actually did when you lost. But when you lose 9 missions, and you only win 2 missions, and you lose 25 soldiers, yeah. There's not a whole lot you can do. 28 soldiers action, a total of 95 days were spent in medbay. Only 8 promotions were ever earned. No colonels ever made, no psionic soldiers ever trained, no hack rewards, no robots hacked. 1 scientist and 1 engineer. Took 86 days to get to magnetic weapons and never reached anything else. And that is the end of the campaign. XCOM 2 credits roll. Oh, what a disappointing showing. Well, I think I'm going to have to end at that point and just say that while it was a nice run, I am clearly not up to the snuff of being able to handle XCOM on the hardest difficulty with the without the ability to reload any saved game at all. And I think I'm going to need to go back and practice down at the lower difficulty levels. So with that, I wish you all farewell, good night, and this is IceGT signing off.